flames nor the depths could claim me.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Solarbacca bringing you guys today another special video. This time we are doing a matchup guide. And for this matchup guide, the first matchup that we're going to show you is Gangplank versus Irelia. Now I'm playing versus a D1 player who's Irelia. It's probably going to be like D4 average. But the point of this is to show you guys key concepts and how to demonstrate them in your games to win hard matchups like Irelia. So first things first, we're going to look at runes. These are the runes I take versus Irelia every single time. Now you can take Biscuit, but Biscuit is only needed if you're playing very bad. Otherwise, Futures Market allows you to get a Sheen, Bramble, Triforce, 3 key power spikes at a very key point in the Irelia matchup. Bone Plating I think is always worth it even if she can instantly proc it, because more often than not, when she gets Bork, or once she has the wave on her side, she's going to want to all-in you, so she'll probably W you to proc it. But if she W's to proc the Bone Plating, then you could just kill her because now she has no damage and you use her ulti barrel, all that good stuff that we'll get into. But yes, these are the runes you take. And I'll see you guys in game. Alright, now that we're back right now on the Rift right now, top lane 1v1, we are going to be going over some core concepts before we get into the match. There are two things Irelia can do into Gangplank. She can go Q start and Q the first 3 minions, or she can go E start if she's scared or if you're playing in higher elo. Now if she goes E start, you should be able to get a cheater off and get your Sheen relatively easy, because with Futures Market all you need are 18 minions with 2 Qs or 3 Qs on the minion wave, which shouldn't be hard to do considering that you are hard pushing that third wave with a barrel. Alternatively, Irelia's will go Q and maybe Diamond and below because they think they can fight you level 1. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to fight in Irelia level 1 and not let her get prio. Typically I always word this around 135 just to make sure I don't get 3-minute ganked by junglers. And you never leash in this matchup no matter what. First things first, you always auto that first minion, because that first minion, this is what's going to get you your graphs going. And this is what's going to allow you to zone her from the wave. You see how she can't Q 3 minions? She can only Q 1. Why? Because I was autoing that first minion. So now she has to make a decision on how she wants to get her farm. Boom. That's a normal trade. In high elo, this is a very standard trade. In lower elo, if she tries to go for the minions, you kill her. Or you burn her flash because she made a stupid decision. Pop my second pot because I get a free refill on pots after I recall in the third wave. Toss up a barrel now.
I'll take my time with them.
And now in the third wave, if she ever tries to contest me for a single minion, I can kill her. But the main goal is still to hard shove.
Paint the dogs in their blood. No chance.
Alright, and now we should take a reset. We take a reset specifically here to buy D-Blade. And then TP back to lane. If they ever hard shove like this, it's because you pushed way too quickly. In this case, I kind of did, but it's still not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Now they'll try to fight me. She can't kill me because she has no QCD. Either way, this is a fine state for it to be for me. Ideally, you actually want to stay until you have that Sheen. But in this scenario, it's probably just... Oh, you be careful here.
Their tears will salt the ocean.
I just want to be holding the wave here because I'll always win after level 6 and I'm just playing for that level 6 and I want to survive early. Because if Irelia ever has the wave on her side, she's just going to end up killing me off cooldown. And she can't do anything about where I am right now in the wave either. So even though it looks like I'm at a deficit right now, I'm actually in a winning position. And as this continues, I'm actually at a higher XP rate because I'm killing the wave quickly. If that makes any sense. So I'm gonna hit level 5 here and I'm gonna get the free push here. I have my flash up as well, which is all I need.
Bones are split.
The wave will start slow pushing towards her. See, that was really dumb of him, because now that he used his E, I can just all in. But typically Aurelius will try to Q.
Haven't seen
That's the case, all you have to do is play smart. Now we go up for an auto. Flash auto. Like that. When you build up a wave, it's easier to get a reset. Now, I played the early part of that not as clean as I could have.
burn it all down if I can't.
I think I'll leave it like this. One thing you could actually also do whenever the wave looks shit like this is just ult the wave. And the only reason I'm going to do this is because it's going to change my recall. If I'm good at the game, I can probably get a Bramble Vest here. Yeah, I have it now. The only reason that's worth it for me is because I reached my core items which allow me to win the game, which are Sheen plus Bramble. Sheen plus Bramble, you will never ever lose to Irelia, ever. So it's very key that you get these two items. Even if the early laning phase is a little sloppy, or she somehow gets the wave on her side, the second you have Sheen and Bramble, it's over for her. And like I said, that teleport is one of the scenarios that could end up occurring. That teleport is one of the scenarios that could end up occurring if she hard shoves that fourth wave. And the only two decisions you make there are teleporting back and trying to hold the wave and fight her and lose some HP but still have the wave on your side, or give me 1 second, or you end up staying until you have Sheen but now the wave's even or it's on her side, which allows you to be susceptible for ganks. So either way, in the Irelia matchup, to avoid dying, to avoid losing, this is all you can do as Gangplank. Now I actually win at level 7. Why? Because my barrel tick rate is so low, she has to stick on me, but even if she sticks on me, I'll kill her. And what am I doing right now? Because I killed her, I was able to crash the wave, so now it's slow pushing back, it's slow push back towards me, and now I'm pushing it back towards her. And what am I going to do? Under tower, I'm going to poke the hell out of her, and I know I can't get 1v2'd. I can't get 1v2'd because I have Sheen and Bramble. It's so hard to die now. Okay, but look, how do I lose? Alright, GG. Yeah, pretty much, it's unplayable. Like, he ulted, right? But even if he queued every single minion in that wave, I would never die. Ever. Alright, that's it for game 1, and let's head quickly into game 2. Here we go. So, when you're playing against E-Start Irelia, obviously I know he's going to go E-Start, but you play the exact same way as he was going Q-Start, with the exception of holding the wave early on, because he's not taking a big trade early on, because he's going E-Start. He's playing to farm, and I'm going to try and... I'm either going to do a 2-wave crash and let the wave bounce back to me, but if that happens, then I have no prio for the Scuttle Crab. I'm going to try and go for a 3-wave crash and get Sheen. But for the sake of this video, I might show both sides where... one, you don't get Sheen, and you just have a D-Blade, and the other end where you do get a Sheen. So something you could do is Q or E-Start versus this type of Irelia who you know is sitting back like this, then you know they're going to be scared. And you auto the minion wave to prevent them from going Q-Start. You force them into E-Start by making the minions so low health on the enemy side, and your minions are not that low health, that she has to make a decision of what she wants to do between Q or E-Start, but nobody wants to go... Oh, I missed the minion. Nobody wants to go Q-Start when you're like in front of your minions like this.
Blade to bone. That's the way.
Zone off XP if you can. And now I'm just gonna hold this wave as it is. Slow push it as slow as I can. I don't really care about queuing onto him right now, because my main goal is getting a 3-wave crash to get my Sheen, and if she hard shoves, then I TP back. If she doesn't hard shove, then lane is over for her, because I get to hold the wave for free, plus I have teleport. I should have autoed her there. Now I can buy my Sheen. This is the scenario where you can buy Sheen versus Irelia because it's hard for her to trade back with her. And if you're playing properly and you have your barrel set up, then it's hard for her to play. Now I fucked up a little bit in terms of my early trading, but she would have gotten it anyways off of these minions. That's not a mentality you should ever have. I'm gonna instantly TP back, and the only reason I TP back is because I have the Sheen. If I don't have the Sheen, then I would TP back towards the tower. Now what you do is usually go for a ward like right here or a lane ward because you're gonna have the wave on your side. You can't really play the game. Yeah, she can't play the game. She might do this and think that it's actually decent for her because now she has TP. But I also have my oranges, so all I need to do is play patiently. Because he will end up TPing back. My main goal right now is just to be holding the wave. You always hold the wave. You don't get scared. Hold the wave. Oh, what? One more death, I'd say. Now I'm gonna take a reset while the Irelia is super behind. She's miserable right now. I just want to emphasize to you, the only reason why I tell him to do one more death is because I want you guys to see how over it is and why I'm stopping the video at like level 5. The reason why I stop these videos around level 5, level 6 is Gangplank is all about laning phase. If you get the laning phase wrong, every matchup will seem like the worst matchup and Gangplank will seem like a super weak champion besides his ulti. The point of playing Gangplank is to get ahead early and to start stomping. Now it might sound weird to say get ahead early, but Gangplank is literally one of the best top laners at snowballing leads, and not only snowballing leads, but gaining them in the first place solo. I just want to show you guys how unwinnable this matchup is no matter what he does. Look, he's got everything. And he still loses. He can't do anything. Okay, GG. That's it. Look at the wave state as well. It's still pushing towards me. It's over for Irelia. All you need to do is play properly early, and you will stomp her every single time. All I'm doing is placing barrels on my minion waves where I know he wants to Q or where he's going to EQ on me. That's it. In the last game, or the game that you're going to see next, you will see Irelia go E-start and how I play versus that, because that's what most high elo Irelias do. They go E-start. But you'll also see the alternative where Irelias go Q-start. Now, in this matchup, Irelia will go Q-start, but you play the same regardless for both play styles. It's just that with Q-start, you punish more. So the second you know that she wants to go for minions, you're trading. You want to make sure your minions don't get too low. Right now, I'm actually waiting for my passive to come up. She has to run. She was trying to get as much trade off as possible before she did it, though. But now look, because she fucked up a lot early on, I can actually just hold the wave as it is right here. Irelia ended up early flashing. She can't go Q-start ever, man. It's so impossible for her to play. I'm gonna keep farming at a distance. I'm not aiming for a cheater when this happens. I'm aiming to deny her as much as I can. I mean, she's just dead anyways. Now look at the wave. It's in such a shit position. Irelia can't play when she goes Q-start. I know this guy looked like that was really bad from him, don't get me wrong. But he also can't do anything because I'll have the wave frozen. He can't play. Anytime Irelia goes Q-start, she should never be able to play. The only time it becomes hard for you is when she goes E-start. Literally just dead already. Wow, he actually lives. And the wave's on my side. But yeah, what I'm trying to show you guys is like how most Irelias play. You just place a barrel on the minion wave after you've already won the trade. They can't ever walk up. If they walk up, they risk dying. You hold the wave no matter what it costs.
You haven't seen blood yet.
And it's just impossible for them to play. Dead. Alright, I'll call it GG. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Look at the wave state. the lane is already over. The game is already over. This is how most Irelias, I would say, play below Masters. They will all try to make these plays to dominate and assert their laning phase. But if you can do some of the tips that I taught you in terms of the early trades and autoing the minions early on so that she can't go QQQ, burn her flash or make her recall, even if she TP's back, you can still hold a barrel on your minion wave, and it's so hard for her to play the game. That's it. That's all the Irelia matchup is. And now, you want to know how to make a GG? With my runes, all you need to do is go Bramble Vest. With Bramble Vest, the game is just already over for her. She has no healing, you have so much armor, you can promo hold the wave. It's literally that easy playing versus Irelia. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video and you've learned how to play versus Irelia now and you guys are like winning every single Irelia matchup or whatever it may be, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you want to see next, subscribe, and